MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Polar Bears and the Falcons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sam Moses will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Giro, that's always a nice way to finish off the weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. At the plate, Jones, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. 0-1 the count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding into the box, Ronnie Weeks looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jared Alford, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Bart Flash. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Drew will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. So stepping in, Jesus Pena. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
0-2.
And he drops it.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Mitch Drew, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
So we got him looking there. Mitch Drew becomes the first out of the inning. Terry Lindsay comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Terry Lindsay is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fernando Rodriguez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Flash is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Rice, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Line towards center field. Weeks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding in, Bruce Castle. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Castle drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes, homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Calvin Parks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The bat, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Aller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Jones, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Battle, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronnie Weeks.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high and miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So we got him swinging. Ronnie Weeks goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Jesus Pena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Mitch Drew is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Drew, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Rodney Myers back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Riding in once again, Bart Flash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jeffrey Bellamy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Terry Lindsay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here? And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Digging in, Bruce Castle. He singled his last time up. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Lindsay stands at first with 1 out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping in, Calvin Parks. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Steve Rice. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Taylor Battle, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left. Drew has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Means. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Right side, but it's well fouled. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A man at third with 1 away. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitched at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Bobby Aller. First pitch on its way.
You know, it's great to be patient, make the pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jones. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ronnie Weeks is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the mat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rodney Myers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bart Flash will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Bruce.
Digging in and looking for more, Bruce Sanders. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The first baseman. Jeffrey Bellamy.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Pena. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
Stepping in, Mitch Drew. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate now, Terry Lindsay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Nick Elmore will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Leading for the champion, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Taylor Battle. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now back, the captain, Josh Means.
Stepping in now, Josh Means as he rips it on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Rodriguez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. The Falcons maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now, Bruce Castle. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Calvin Parks.
Into the box, Calvin Parks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. On a line, that's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1-0 the count. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Quinn Meadows is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Meadows.
bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Pat Sample. First pitch on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this guy. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rodney Mize. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Drew is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping up now, Bart Flash. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Jones. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Pena. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Mitch Drew. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0, here it is. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. The Sandlot took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Sam Moses earns the win, his second, with 15 strikeouts. Jared Alford pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Engineers and the Mustangs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Grant Preston starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Homer Webster. He will lead this one off today. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 105.
0-1, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jalen Jones.
Settling in now, Jalen Jones. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Perfect.
So now to the plate, Chase McCrary. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That is good. The third baseman, ready, Ordonez.
Into the box now, Freddie Ordonez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, Mitchell Bonner.
In now, Mitchell Bonner. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Set and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Second and third, 2 away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
That is good. The first baseman, DeAndre.
Now at the plate, DeAndre Davis, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Keith Traylor, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
So digging in now, Eddie Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Eddie Flores.
Now here's the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Richie Shotwell.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. To the plate now, Richie Dunlap. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Traylor has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Todd Boswell. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tracy Meadows.
Tracy Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And he got him. Now batting, Harold Harmon. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. From the stretch. In his career, Harmon hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Francisco Pimentel.
Set to get his day started, Francisco Pimentel, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Christopher Schwabenberg. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Fouled off. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate now, Willie Benavides. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's down.
This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Dazzy Razika standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Orlando Osuna. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding in, Benji Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Eddie Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left.